Alright, well, I'm going to try and take Syracuse this episode, I guess. I'll note, by the way, that I actually plan to do a couple of things at the start of this episode that I wasn't exactly planning to do last time, but I want to basically do it for demonstration purposes, just to show off something. Basically about the game mechanics and all that. Basically, this guy right now, he's sieging, Syracuse. I'm actually going to have him build up a couple of other things in here so you can see, different, options for, taking a city. So, we'll have this guy maybe build up, a stop point. We'll have him build maybe a siege tower. And I get some ladders too if I want, but let's go with another siege tower. And we'll get a ladder. So you basically see a nice little mix of all the stuff you basically do to take a city. So maintain siege of all that. And let's just get going.
Ready to sail.
Oh, he dropped off his army there. That's fine, I'll basically hit that army in a moment, but...
Ready to sail.
Alright, there's a bream here. There's that right there.
Ready to sail. Ready to sail.
I'm actually okay with his army being here, so...
Joining the fleet.
I'm just going to send my fleet over here.
Aye, great lord.
And something to note, by the way, is that you can't have admirals basically merging their fleets, I guess, for some reason.
Ready to sail.
So,
Ships ready.
that's unfortunate, but oh well.
Aye, great lord. Aye, great lord.
Well, this guy is
Ready.
get out then.
Aye, my lord. Out of move, sire. Ships ready.
Yeah, that's something I really don't like about this game. Basically, whenever you separate these things, you get fleets being made.
Ships ready. Aye, great lord. Ships ready. Aye, my lord.
Or you can go right there. We're just gonna retrain this guy.
Ready to sail. Ready to sail. Aye, great lord. Ready to sail. Ready to sail. Ready to sail.
Whatever. Let's get ourselves in our Brem. I'll basically have two separate fleets, I guess. I usually want to have a couple fleets, I guess, for ship building purposes. So it's fine if I have a couple, but it's not something I preferably want to have happen at the start of the game. All right, let's get this on our way. So we're gonna basically attack Syracuse here. Now I basically have a ram, some ladders, siege towers, and soft points. These are basically all weapons you can use to take cities that have stone walls or better. This guy's only got the general, so I don't expect him to be too much of an issue, so to speak. But whatever. Let's fight this battle on the map. The rulers of states are the only ones who should have the privilege of lying. Yeah, no, but whatever. There's a quote from Plato. Let's see what they say about the Greeks, my general here.
Victory is near at hand. If all do their duty, we will profit from today. Bend your backs to your tasks, and all will be well. There is no shame in being scared, but fear should never be your master. Now cheer, you noblest of men, and sound the advance.
So there's my general saying his piece. Now, something to note about these, these towers and stuff. Basically, there's, a gateway here, and these towers will actually be able to fire down on my guys. And there's, actual walls, basically, that, the defenders can actually man if, they have defenders. Of course, I kill everyone, so it's not really a big issue, but, that's the stuff I note. This sap point here can be used to destroy the walls. So that's something else I can do. Let's see here. I'll note that here's the guys who have ladders. Basically, their goal is basically to rush the wall and put ladders up to it. The siege towers are very similar, but they actually are used to transport the troops in more relative safety, basically. Alright, Iberian infantry, town militia, Iberian infantry. I'm actually okay with my town militia being the ones to, like, you know, take the brunt of the fighting here, so you guys can take those. Instead of having these guys do this, let's have them drop the ladders, and then these guys can... These guys will pick up the ladders if I can. Hopefully they can pick up the ladders.
The reinforcements are here, but will they be enough for final victory?
My reinforcements are coming, that's cool. Alright, let's get these guys underway. So I'll basically send these guys over to the sap point here. This will be going over to right there. And we'll send these guys right there. And we'll send these guys right there, I guess. Now, you have to be very careful charging the gates, because these gates can actually put up a defense against, like, you know, guys, like, you know, attacking them. So basically see a little bit of, like, what's going to happen, like, the different, like, you know, ways you're going to attack this wall. Now, obviously, if, like, this guy had defenders, then they'd be raining fire down on me, but since he doesn't, it's just basically the wall defenses that'll basically hurt me here. Now, these guys here, they're going to go into, like, a sap point, and their general job is basically to sap the walls. I'm not really sure if the Romans did this, but I know, like, the Ottomans did it, for example, and basically the idea is that they'll dig underneath the wall, and they'll basically try to, basically for relative safety, destroy the wall so that you can breach the wall that way. I actually see where they are right there digging. Now, obviously, like, the siege tower will take a beating here, but whatever. As will this. I'm not sure these guys can run with ladders, but, you know, whatever. If I have to, I'll make them go over there.
Your siege towers are at the enemy walls. Now your men must open a way into the city.
This is pretty self-explanatory what they're going to do here. Basically, they're going to go up the siege tower. And then, here's what the ram basically is doing at the stone gates. So these guys are going to get attacked by, like, the actual gate here. Or they should. Basically, there's, like, you know, spots here, like, where, like, they'll, you know, drop stuff. I don't think this actually happened, because oil is actually pretty valuable back in the day, but they would throw, like, rocks and stuff down, you know, at your guys, so that's what they do. Here's the sap point doing its thing. These guys are slowly going to charge up the ladders. These guys are in relative safety, by the way, so they'll take some casualties obviously from walls, but, you know, it won't be as bad because they got some cover. This is why I'm having Tom Militia do this, by the way, so he can take the casualties, not my Iberian infantry, which are a little more expensive to train. And by the way, this guy's will basically mass up here, and then they'll do their attack, is what will happen. So it'll take a little while to mass up there, and then they'll attack. Obviously, the ram's probably the fastest way in, but it's also, like, you know, the gate where, like, they'll have to be able to defend it, right? So it's not the greatest thing. Sapping's obviously the best way of destroying a wall because, like, you know, you can get through it that way, but it also opens up, like, you know, damage to the wall, which you may not want. Because obviously, if, like, you know, people are going to attack me after it, it'll be sucky, but whatever. But yeah, there's the wall going down for the sap point. Basically, you know, they're demolishing it from below. Like, one way to prevent this is to have a solid foundation for, like, the wall, but
Ram has done its work. Your soldiers have broken the enemy gate.
Whatever. Alright, these guys... I want them to basically capture stuff. Basically, I'll have to go up here to capture the gate, so... They're just going to run through the gate itself. We get in there already. And there we go. Now, there's basically, you know, little doors to basically get in there.
Your sappers have done their work. The city walls are down.
And there's a sapper to basically, you know, open up that way for me. I'll get these guys to try and charge over here to capture the doors. I have no idea why these guys aren't capturing this, but you know. There we go, basically. We basically capture their stuff basically here.
Take the rest of the settlement.
Basically capture their walls. Now they're finally going up here, these guys, so they'll capture it that way. These guys are going to basically, you know, survey the wall from down here. You know, if possible, how about you guys just go over here? I don't know why these guys are being so slow, but whatever. I think they're going to the wall finally here. Or not. Alright, you know what? You guys just flee. And you know what? Let's have these guys just go up over here. So note that all these things will have doors. These guys are taking damage from the walls here. Now I think these like towers can actually fire from like, you know, inside the town as well, because they're like, you know, basically just outward facing like the you know the palisade walls, but they also face like inward as well. This might be stupid, but I'll like, get these guys to pick up the ladders over here. Yeah, these guys are still being attacked, I think. Not the best, but you know, whatever. If I can't get them to do it right, then, you know, like, at some point I'll just go, you know, just kill the general, because that's all I really have to do, but whatever. What do you guys get up there? be really nice if they did. We'll see if they do, but... Nah, they're stopping. Oh, they're going up. There we go. So capture this one. And I'll get these guys just to capture the corner over here, I guess. There we go. So these guys should be safe to actually scale a wall here, so you can see what that's all about. It's fairly like self-evident what they'll do. They'll basically go up to the wall. They'll mass a ladder. And they'll climb the ladders.
Reach the walls. Your men will soon be on the city defenses.
And there they go. This is the most exposed tactic to do, but, you know, it's a cheap tactic if you want to do it that way. Alright, I basically screwed off long enough with, like, get my troops killed. What we're going to do at this point, we're just going to send in my elephants and my other guys to kill off the rest of these, generals' guys over here. And we'll send in some of these guys. They'll pour in, like, from whatever way they want to. They can pour in, like, top down here, by the way. Like, Sea Star's going to be used over and over again, by the way, so... If I want to, I can send these guys up to the wall over here, for example. I think. But, I think I've, like, done enough here. Let's just finish this off. I'm sending something over here, which I don't want to be sending, so... Who's up there? Oh well. Get these guys over here. Interesting enough, they're charging me, apparently. Let's go then. There goes the Greek general.
The enemy general has been killed and his men lose heart. The victory lies in your grasp.
Well, there we go.
There's nothing the enemy can do but
We've won, or I've won. But I just wanted to show off, like, some of the siege mechanics you can do with, like, the different things there. Now, note by the way that he got a lot of kills, but that's mostly just from, like, his defenses. Defenses can really play, like, a big part in, like, defending your settlement at, like, the stone wall and up, so you have stone walls, you can really defend yourself. But that's done. Let's go deal with the Romans, I guess, next.
glorious victory. This land is ours.
Now, note by the way that Syracuse actually has quite a few people in it. And it's also a city that's got, like, lots of, like, upgrade stuff in here as well. It's all Greek. I occupy settlements that are usually very small, but at this point in the game, it probably would make sense if I enslave this population just to sort of, like, disperse the population so there's less people in here that can revolt. So, I'll do that. And this will actually make it a little bit easier to manage the settlement because we'll have a little bit less population in there, really. By the way, I can also train people in here, which will be nice, so that'll be something I'll want to do. And we're just going to go in here, we'll knock off these guys. And we're going to deal with these, the general up here, I think, will be a plan. So we'll merge my armies. And then we'll attack, the general up here. He's got 466 men to my 1278, so it should be actually not that, favorable for him. But Greek, the thing about the Romans is that they're actually pretty overpowered in this game, so all their troops can really kick ass if they, if they're used right.
The smell, worse than any camel, is the enemy. Fear has unmanned them. Fear of you, oh brave warriors. Fear of you. So, let your battle cries ring out clear and loud. Death, death and glory.
There we go.
On my orders.
Alright, so I got a fairly big, massive army here to deal with this guy. Let's see here. There's his army. And I was going to see what he's going to do. If he's going to come to me, then he's just going to, manage his army a little bit, I guess. Alright, so here's the basic plan for this one. I want to basically have my guys engage him, on the front here of these guys here. And I'll basically swap around with all the other stuff to hit him where I can. So let's have just these guys here hit that guy. I think there's some skirmishers back there, but whatever, it's fine. They can chase around skirmishers. You troops can go after him. You guys can go after him. Now, Iberian infantry are no match for, his study, but they'll still, be able to hold them for a little bit while I basically mop around in the back. So, hit them. These guys can basically aim for the general in back if they can. And I'll keep my general basically in back of these guys for the most part, so he can basically encourage them. But we'll basically have the Numidians basically go around to hit, guys in the back, and my cavalry go up around in the back. Alright, let's unpause. So we're going to advance. You know what? Let's get my guys here to run. Alright, he's coming after me apparently. Alright, also Quay's over there. That's fine. Oh, they're going to engage me apparently. Estai are good candidates to get, thrown into elephants, but my elephants will still devastate them regardless. All of you get the run. Kill that Roman general if you can. My guys apparently took some casualties, that's no good, but whatever. There goes his general.
Now we will see the measure of his soldiers' courage.
We'll send these guys here. Let's go after those guys. As big scale battles, it gets a little more chaotic basically, but whatever. This is where you probably want to AI control your guys, just so you know, on these big battles, it's not as bad. Those are war dogs, apparently. Nope, these guys are unhappy about their casualties, but whatever. You know what? Alright, there we go. We won. I'm going to AI control these guys. Let them do what they want. Now let's try and mop up what I can here. Killing a lot of his equites, which are awesome. These are basically pursuing units, by the way, for Romans, is what they're all about, the equites, so... It's something about warfare in, like, the Roman times. They didn't really use, like, cavalry charge tactics to, like, kill, like, you know, the enemies. They were more about, like, using, like, you know, their like, you know, infantry to do stuff, and then they'd have, like, you know, the cavalry mop up the runners. And all that. I've already killed the general, but whatever, I'll send this guy over here. Trying my new minions to kill these guys. Alright, well I killed a bunch of his troops, he got a few kills on me, but that's fine. Interesting enough, he retreats onto his ship there because the ship was right next to it. And apparently his faction heir survives, so that's interesting. Unfortunately I can't attack a ship there, but you know, that's fine I guess. You know what? Let's have this guy go here. Actually, I'll have this guy go right here. If possible, I'll try and hit the ship if it tries to run away. And it looks like I lost one of my town watches, by the way, that retreated there, so that's unfortunate, but well. Let's just go... Now, note that I have to repair the wall here because I damaged it. That's one bad thing about sapping, but if you need to get in, you'll get in, basically, is the thing. Let's build town militia, basically, to help with, you know, stuff. We'll retrain these guys up. And at this point, I basically just want to, like, you know, Carthageize this place, so anything that's in here that's, like, you know, Athena, for example, the roads, I want to basically change this all back over to, Carthage now, so I'm just going to start building up Carthage structures and stuff. Alright, these guys. At this point, I basically just want to, like, train what I can here, so, all of you guys go into Syracuse, I guess. I'll put this on a growth policy for now. Unfortunately, there's no cavalry stables over here, I don't think, so that's a thing, but whatever. I'm tempted to have this guy, by the way, go into Syracuse to manage it, I guess. But he's also a good attacker, this guy, so I might just keep him for that. By the way, he got body slave, this guy. He probably got that from, like, you know, just being able to sack the city. Palma's apparently expanded, that's good. Armenia and Sicily are at war. And Fapsis apparently grew. Alright, let's just go through my settlements at this point, I guess. So, you're building up, guys, it's fine. Fapsis can build up the governor's palace, I guess, and then we'll build up the fort after that, I guess. Libium, you can build up... Really, at this point, just build up the sewers, I guess, to, like, you know, keep, you know, health and sanitary stuff going. Syracuse, you're already doing stuff. After he gets this built, I'll probably start building up communal farming to get rid of, like, the farms, I guess, next. Messana, after I get this temple built, actually, at this point, the culture should be really good. Let's just build up a trader next for him. Corduba is already doing pretty well over here. Really, in Corduba, I may want to start, like, building up, like, you know, militia barracks and stuff like that. The thing about Corduba is it's going to be like my main conquest area over here. So even though, like, the mines and stuff and, like, you know, all this, like, you know, other stuff for, like, money is important, it actually makes sense for me to, like, build up, like, you know, militia barracks, stables, and market to, like, retrain my guys if I need to. Rancho Cavalry would be, like, the main thing to train up over here. And this will be important too, so we'll get that going. Palma, you can start building this. Now, note, by the way, that one of the reasons that Palma got all that population there was because I basically, you know, enslaved all those guys over there. Same thing with Corrales, by the way, now. It's basically got a lot of population in it because it got some people from over here. And again, these guys are probably going to die at some point, so... whatever. Alright, so at this point... this guy's done a pretty good job. Now, I'm actually know, by the way, if it's not something I've been thinking about, I might want to build, like, mercenaries just so you can see a little bit about, like, you know, mercenaries in action. Basically, mercenaries are, like, you know, you can, like, hire, like, different, like, you know, mercenaries for like, different areas. So I could hire, like, hoplites here, for example. And these guys can be used to, like, defend my line and stuff. If I wanted to get that type of thing. They're kind of expensive to get. And if you look at the, like, you know, recruitment costs and upkeep, they're actually pretty expensive to keep as well. But whatever. They're worth to, like, keep in mind as an option, basically, as a thing. So I don't know about Carthage that they actually make heavy use of, like, mercenaries because I guess that's stuff that I did because I had all the money for it. But let's see here. I'm going to have these guys just go up to Messena, I think, for now. And I think that'll be it for all that. Alright, so basically we managed to take out Syracuse. That took, like, you know, practically half this episode, but, you know, I'll probably do some other stuff as well. My diplomat is still going off to Gaul, I guess, so let's talk to them. I'm going to actually ask if this guy wants an alliance with me, I guess. So, do you want an alliance, I guess? And military access. Well, he doesn't want an alliance with us apparently, so that sucks, but well. That's fine. There's the Senate over here, by the way. I guess I'll have this guy just go back to Spain for now, because he doesn't really have any purpose, you know, wandering around while this guy's over here, moving this direction, I guess. Have I talked to Dacia yet, by the way? No. So let's get our trade rights and this stuff. There's Dacia, basically. If I keep going in this direction, I'll basically hit, like, you know, Thrace. So I'll go that way, I guess. We'll talk to Thrace. Now, no boy, the Macedonians are over here as well. I may want to go talk to them to get trade rights, or I may want to skip them and just go all the way down to Egypt, because Egypt will basically have a lot of money for, you know, their purposes and stuff. To speak of Asia, I still got the spy here, so how about you go over here? And there's the other Brutai town over here, by the way, Croton. If I want to, I could start sacking these cities over here. That may be one way to get my, like, you know, stuff going. Alright, this guy wants a ceasefire. I'm going to make a counter offer to him. I want to get your trade rights. I want to get your map information. And I'm going to demand a little bit of tribute from him as well. Just give me that much for a couple turns. Okay, these guys will basically... Alright, they want me to give him some money for trade rights. I'm actually not terribly upset about that, but... This is offering a ceasefire then. I'll take the trade rights, or I guess some other time, but whatever. That's good enough for now. I know it's advance this faction, apparently. There's my income. There's my construction going on. Basically repaired the walls in Syracuse, Corduba, built his temple bell. Fastest build a wooden wall. Alright, he actually left this guy over here for some reason. And apparently got more guys in there, that's fine. We're going to attack his ships to try and, like, you know, drive him away, if I can.
We are supreme. Set sail. Aye, my lord.
If I can, like, knock off his, like, factionaire, I'd be pretty happy about that, so I'll try to do so.
Aye, great lord.
I'm actually going to build up another Brem here, I think. These guys are going to keep retraining these guys here. Now, no boy, apparently I got, like, you know, this city has, like, you know, a city barracks is actually enough for me to get the Libyan spearmen. These guys are, like, you know, like the spearmen for, like, the Carthage, and are good at fighting cavalry if you want. So, I might just want to build one of them to show them off, I guess. You're still building this stuff, it's fine. You're building all that stuff over there. I still have to watch out for this guy over here, but, you know, it's fine. I actually have a nice little, like, you know, population at this point over here.
Ships ready.
Let's go to my diplomat, I guess. He's going to march his way over here. Oh, there's a freight army. That's nice to find. Trade rights, map information, please. There's freight over there, basically. Let's go down toward the Macedonians, I guess, to say hi to them. And we'll have this guy keep making his way over here, I guess, so...
Great one. That's not possible, sire. At once. Out of moves.
Have this guy over here.
Ready to sail.
And we're good there, I guess. And there we go, we killed his factionaire. Awesome.
The sea is yours, great lord. Set sail.
Here's the Brutia over here, by the way. They've got this guy over here. They got this capital over there.
Yes, mighty.
I feel setting this guy up is to siege their docks just for the hell of it. Those guys have got their allies. And Liviam grew. That's nice. Build this then. Palma built its governor's villa. That's awesome. The Senate built the temple here. We're going to build a trader next, I guess. I was going to drop this down a little bit. Let's get this growth up to 6,000 so we can get the replacement for the governor's villa over here, and then we don't have to worry about the culture penalties much over here. And Palma. Alright, these guys can actually be taxed a little bit higher now, I guess, because they basically have access to more stuff here. I'm actually going to go build up like a few of these town walks at this point. Let's build up wooden wall. The temple tent would be good to get as well. Actually do in that order. After that, let's just build a port. And a market, and communal farming, and roads. So yeah, we're going to build a Palma over here nice and well. By the way, over here in Palma, if I want to, I can recruit guys, so...
Mighty general, onward.
I can recruit the Blair Slingers over here if I want to. I might as well get them as well, why not? So we'll get them. Now I got a bunch more slingers. These are like, you know... I don't think Carthage actually has dedicated archers, or if they do, they're going to be, you know, far along in the line, so... Whoops! I didn't mean to attack these guys. Withdraw. Alright, let's just send my town walker over here. Nice, he actually backed off that time. Elephants can go back in there. We're just going to send these guys to mop up these guys. Clear victory. Yeah, actually, we're going to go back in there. So there we go. That's done. These guys will all get retrained. And I'll be fine. And we got ourselves a Libyan spearman over here. We'll get another one, why not? I'm going to use these guys basically just to harass the Sciipi over here, I guess. That'll be the plan with them.
Ready to sail.
And Carthage is actually looking really pissed off, so let's just drop this down to normal for now. And we'll build up some more town walks just to lower the whole population and stuff. But I got some long shield cavalry over here apparently. That's cool. I might want to get some long shield cavalry to do some stuff with. By the way, elephants are very like expensive to train, as you can probably guess from here. Alright, let's see here. My diplomat will walk a little bit over here. Diplomat will walk over there. Yes, slow animations. There's a Brutii diplomat over there. Oh, there's Spain saying hi again. Good old Spain. Here we are, Macedonia. Trade rights, map information. Boom. There's them over there. I'll make this guy go up over here to Sciipi, I guess. Parthia and the Greek cities announced an alliance, apparently. Here's my turn stuff. There we go. We got the Syracuse built its thing right there. Something I want to do is build an execution square over here, because that'll basically help with unrest and stuff. So I think I'm actually fine to go with, like, you know, market and roads next, I think, over here. Lots of guys getting recruited. And there's a ship over here, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Now, that's the only thing. This guy's going to be able to build up his ship, so I may want to send this guy back to, you know, heal up first. And oh, the Sciipi actually built up their port finally. That's fine, I guess. At this point, let's just start mass my infantry over here, so they can jump into the boats. These guys can all jump in. And just to get one, let's get ourselves one mercenary hoplite. Because why not? Let's have my guys just sit there for now. This guy can jump into the army.
Looking for spies.
God, this guy's getting gray hair, and this guy still hasn't died. If you don't know, these guys usually die around, like, you know, age 60 to 70, or, you know, between 60 and 70. They don't usually make it up to, like, 70 years of age, like this guy has. That's really old for a guy in this, like, you know, game. And over here, let's build ourselves a port already. And I'll build the sewers. I actually sort of dread, like, how fast, like, these cities, like, sort of grow. It feels like it's, like, overpowers how fast these settlements grow after, like, they get a little bit of population to them. They can really grow if you give it a chance. Over here, I at least want to have wooden walls over here to basically, like, you know, guard myself, so I'll do that. You can build this. At some point, I'll have to go to Messina and start, like, building up its stuff, but whatever. And Carthage has to build up stuff too, apparently.
Your obedient servant.
Let's have you get over here.
Out of moves, sir.
You've already moved. Alright, well, we'll have to deal with these damn barbarians again. He's got some Sciliy apparently, so... These guys are like, you know, one of like, the Spanish people, I guess. Oh, look at that. These guys have blades that influence the Romans. Well, whatever. We'll have to go after these guys here again, so... Let's drive them from the field. There's not a whole lot of turns being played right now because basically I'm having to do all these battles, but that's just to be expected, I guess. Alright, I guess my guys are ready to go. Yeah, you can't actually deploy outside of like your walls is the thing in this game, so... I was going to clump them all together over here and just go from there. These guys have a little bit larger formation, so... I'm going to take a little bit more caution with them. Rather. I don't think these guys are going to go up to the towers that close, by the way. These, like, the towers will actually be able to fire at them, but I don't think the enemy AI is stupid enough to like, go too close to them. Just slowly filter up my entire army here. Let's go like this. Apparently it's got 10 militia against me for some reason. There's a Sciliy. Now he actually has some decent guys this time, but he doesn't have any like, you know, missile trap troops, I don't think. So I got that benefit at least. Actually, you know what? Let's try and face them like, you know, directly so that they don't, you know, move too far out of formation here. And those guys have actually sort of run out of formation there a little bit, so... Let's have them just divide them up. We'll have my like archers basically go after his general for the most part. Let's get this going. Oh, those guys are unhappy. That's cool.
The enemy general flees like a frightened child.
There we go. Got him.
Attack and break the will of his followers.
I'll have those guys pursue those guys over there. Hit the Sciliy in the back here if I can.
As enemies, these men are perfect. They are running from the battle in terror.
So let's fight him off for the most part. His general's dead. I'm not going to care about one guy, so he can just get away. Now let's just basically kill this one Mox guy and we're done. So it looks like my Tomosh got really injured there, but so he might, disband, but for the most part I slaughtered him for the most part. So awesome, we basically took them out of the picture. I may want to start recruiting people in Corduba at this point. We'll basically see, I guess.
My liege, ships ready.
But you know what? This seems like a good stopping point for most characters. I've actually gone for almost an hour, I think, here. If not that. And I'll just pick it up for next time. So yeah, I conquered Syracuse. That's basically this episode. Very, very slow going, but whatever. I took out Syracuse. Next time I'll probably take out the Roman town for the Sciipi, over there. And that'll be basically it for the Sciipi. And I can start focusing on, taking out Spain and, getting my other territories I need. So, we'll call this Carthage free. And I'll see you guys next time. Few men are born brave, many become through training and force of discipline.